How do you not know?
Love by Kechi Cole.
That song.
The only love song that I know is Love by Music Soul Child.
No, that's a
who's
lie.
about to be at Emotion Fest.
But it's a lie, because you know another song, Love. L is for the way you look. You don't know that song?
So many things I've got.
Are you?
But I'm afraid I don't.
Is it because you know I actually can't sing? So you're trying to show off?
I definitely can't sing. Definitely can't sing.
All right.
Okay. Wait, what was the other one?
L is for the way you look to start again. O is for the I'm not just the one I see. I'm where I is very, very extraordinary.
Come on, bro. We supposed to be doing a podcast.
Bit by
That's
bit.
not a podcast.
But you know that love song.
I do know that one.
All right. So I got you.
But actually, I don't know that one.
What? You were
The only one that I consider is Music Soul Child.
I mean, that's probably the best one.
No, that's the one.
Okay. Shout out to music.
Yeah. I don't know why they turned on the music out here. Sounds terrible.
They're trying to make a "We Shall Not Be Moved."
we shall not be moved.
Yes.
Anyways, all right, let's get started.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of A Walk Through the Mud Conversations. I am joined by
Kechi Amaefule.
Kechi Amaefule. Did I say it right?
You did.
I did. Yeah.
Yes.
So where's the origin of that name?
Nigerian.
What?
Yes.
I'm Nigerian too.
Really?
Yeah.
Igbo tribe?
Okay, I don't know what tribe I'm from.
Well, just claim Igbo.
No, like we got
We'll
took off the continent.
I mean, that's
So I don't know where I.
a lot of African Americans.
Yeah.
Like,
So I don't know where I came from.
well, you can claim Nigeria. We'll welcome you.
Yeah.
Open arms.
Listen, if we're on the podcast, you can't be looking at people to decide.
I'm trying. I gotta be
to the
aware
left.
of
No,
my
I'm aware. I got you.
surroundings.
Don't
Yeah.
even trip. I got you.
Oh, I'm
We
protected.
here. We out here.
Okay.
We out here. Anyways, Kechi, thanks for joining me on this episode of A Walk Through the Mud. So what's going on with you? What's going on in life right now?
Oh, so much.
Why you do it like that? Oh.
Because I'm like, that's a loaded question.
It ain't loaded. It's a question. We're on a podcast.
So,
You
okay.
answer. You're supposed to talk.
I'll break it down.
Break it all the way down. Break it down.
As
break
you
it
know,
down.
I have my nonprofit, Mothers Impacting Lives Every Day.
Okay.
I'm executive director. We have a mom's group, Rooted and Resilient, that has been going since February. It's going again next year, but I do the facilitation for that. We've been offering free therapy to moms in the city of Seattle with babies 3 and younger. So that has been going. We have actually our monthly event coming up tomorrow. So that's big. I'm doing a workshop there. We have Free Flow Fit, who's going to be coming and doing a workout. Then we have Jennifer. She does sound baths. So I'm gonna need that by the end of the event. I also have my girls group from Overcomer Mentoring, another program within the organization.
Okay.
We've been doing Clock It, which is a 6-week project where the girls have been learning about project management and how to use their voice and advocate, the topic being mental health and trauma. So we've been recording a documentary. I actually just finished filming a few of them today. So we have our event that's going to be premiering on August 21st, Friday, August 21st at the Art Love Salon. So the planning for that, getting the girls ready, sending out all the invites to get all the people there. That's a lot. We got a donation from United Way, 300 backpacks filled with school supplies. So on August 29th, we'll be doing a back to school bash called Ready, Set, Thrive at Rainer Community Center. So the planning and getting everything together for that, that's why I did that sigh, you know? And then that's the organization. And then August, the first Monday in August, we start our summer program at the Rainer Community Center. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that's just business. You said life. So I'm like,
it's good.
I'm a mom.
Though. A lot going on is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about that. You're a mom.
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
got about like 4 or 5. It's like, no.
Oh.
I have 2 kids. I have 2 girls. I have an 11-year-old, soon to be 12.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Zion.
Yeah.
She's my sweetheart. I have a 3-year-old who will
Going
be
on
4
21.
in November.
3-year-old going on 21.
Definitely
Just saying
going
like
on
it is.
21.
Yeah.
And she is my little Sour Patch Kid, and her character, her personality is
Sour
just
Patch Kid.
coming out. Yeah, she's a Sour Patch, like definitely a Sour Patch. Her and Zion are night and day. So it's like I'm juggling all this in the world, and then I'm home and I'm juggling this with them.
Yeah.
You got to be different parents, but the same parent to the both of them. So that's a lot. Gigi now loves to travel. She's 3 and she's like, when can we go to the airplane? Yesterday, oh my gosh, I kept her home with me because she missed daycare. I took her to the gym, and then I told her I have to work. So, I'll set you up, and can we go to Disneyland now? Can you get the money so we can go to Disneyland? And I'm like,
can you get the money?
Can you get the money?
Funny.
I said, I have to work, babe. I'm working. She's like, yeah, you work to get the money so we can go to Disneyland now. It was a whole conversation.
Kids are funny.
Hilarious. So there's that,
Yeah.
And that's pretty much sums up life.
Yeah, that's dope though.
Yeah.
Like, you got 2 kids. How'd they get here?
Fornication. I'm just playing, but I'm not, because scientifically, yes, that is how they got here.
No,
I mean, what angle was
I
that question?
appreciate the response. Makes for great content. So usually I don't know what I'm going to say or what we're going to talk about when we get on these podcasts.
Uh-huh.
But what's dope about this is I was just like, you know what? When I meet with you and we start talking and, chop it up, you talked about the kids, I'm like, let's talk about baby daddies and baby mamas.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
think
First of
we
all,
should-
if we are, I will correct you right now. I am not a baby mama. I am the mother of 2 children.
Okay, so first of all, I wasn't even talking about you.
I know.
Because
but
I
I'm
got a
just
baby
saying,
mama. So I was talking about my baby mama.
I don't even like that term,
That's-
even though I know it applies to some.
Okay, so I don't know educate me. What does baby mama mean?
So baby mama is almost like derogatory of saying,
Oh,
like,
really?
it downplays what a mother is and what a mother does.
Okay.
That's just it's like just my baby mama. Like,
Okay, I have a children's mother. My children's mother. Is that good?
yeah.
How would you say?
The mother of my children.
The mother of my
my
children.
child. The mother of
I
my
have 2.
children. The mother of my children.
The mother of my children.
Yeah, put some respect on her name.
Oh, my bad,
You
bro.
know?
Okay, the mother of my children.
Yes. You know what's crazy?
What?
Before I wrote my very first book.
Wait, hold on. Kechi, you just went through all this stuff you're doing for work, then the kids.
No,
you got
no.
books out here?
Yeah, but okay. So my very first book is called A Single Mother's Bible, but A Single Mother's Guide to Not Losing Your Shit.
Okay.
But before I wrote it, it had a working title of Not Your Baby Mama. And then it was supposed to be a series because the first one is A Single Mother's Guide to Not Losing Your Shit. And it was talking about co-parenting and toxic relationships, and it's also like a journal. It has journaling pages and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like, almost like a self-guided help me book,
Okay.
But it had the working title, Not Your Baby Mama, because I despised that title so much. But then I took it away because I was like, I don't want people to think. It was my business manager at the time. She was like, no. She didn't like A Single Mother's Bible either.
Yeah.
But I don't listen. But I'm a good listener. But I don't listen.
Okay, we're just gonna let that be what it is.
It's complicated.
I will say that I appreciate the education though.
Okay,
Because
yes.
I don't refer to her very often, and it's not like it ain't no beef or nothing. I just don't.
Have a need.
Yeah, I just don't. We don't communicate
Same
like that.
thing I feel
and
about
my kids are
fathers.
they're grown. So
no, my
we
God.
definitely don't need to talk. We don't conversate. So it's not like that for us.
We don't converse.
We don't. Excuse me.
My dad corrects me all the time. Sorry.
We don't
it's a habit.
converse. Sorry. Now that we're switching this over to Kechi's podcast, Anyway, so let's get into it. What is that relationship like?
Which one?
Oh. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you have how many baby dads? I mean,
2.
Excuse me.
I got pregnant in college.
Children's fathers?
Well, I call them baby dad.
Oh.
So I
Come on, man.
no, I won't do that. I have 2.
Okay.
I got pregnant in college my senior year.
Okay.
And I felt like at the time I had actually sat in this seminar while I was in college. I went to Morgan State, HBCU. Illustrious, the Bears, #1. Okay, so I was in the seminar and they were talking about the black race, African American race, and they were asking, there was a question posed, it was like, what do you think is the #1 killer of the African American race?
Okay.
And everyone like had everything to say. Someone said gun violence, someone said heart attacks,
Cops.
someone said sickle cell, someone cops. But all those were wrong. It was, from this person's standpoint and what they relate to us, abortion. So I had made a vow to myself that in that moment I made the vow, if I were to ever find myself pregnant, which was crazy because I wasn't even doing all that like that. I was doing a lot in college. You think I do a lot now? I was doing a lot in college. And I was in a place, but if I were to ever find myself pregnant, but I was in a place where I could raise my child, they wouldn't really have to want for anything, you know, I was good financially, that I would take care of my responsibility and I would not add to the genocide, is what he called it, of the black race.
Okay.
So I got pregnant my senior year of college, and I stuck to that vow. I waddled across the stage. I graduated in May, waddled across the stage. I had her in August. So I was very much pregnant.
First of all, shout out for continuing your education even after getting pregnant. Like that's a big deal, because a lot of people give up. So I think that's a big deal.
That I mean, yeah, and I hear that, but when I think about it, and a lot of people say, oh, you downplay or you don't give yourself credit, but I really look at it like, it was my senior year of college. I found out I was pregnant. I knew I would graduate before I gave birth.
Okay.
And I only had 1 class left needing to take, because I went to community college first and transferred, so all the stuff with credits. I only had 1 class that I needed. And so I just added a parenting class, so I made it 2, and then figured, you know. So
You can say what you want,
I had time.
but I think it's an amazing thing that you continued your education even while being pregnant.
Thank you.
It's a big deal.
Thank you.
There
I
you
received
go.
those flowers.
There you go. That's it. All right, so, okay, you got pregnant in college, and then you got pregnant 10 years later?
8.
8 years later.
Yes. Yes. And that one I was actually in a relationship.
Okay.
Wasn't the best relationship. It was a lot of toxicity.
Okay.
However, that one, I don't even know what to say for that one. Like, I thought,
Life be life, man.
yeah,
It is what it
and
is.
I'm a Pisces, you know, and I'm a lover
Okay.
by nature, and I'm a healer, you know. I love to pour into people. My love language is acts of service, and then right after that, it's well, after acts of service, everything else is like literally a centimeter away from each other, so very close. But acts of service, and I am a giver. That's how I show my love, and I feel like the more I give, I can help. And in this particular relationship, I felt like I see the pain, I see the trauma. Let's help heal you. You know, let's help. You know, if I show you love, you then will understand love.
Yeah.
And be able to let go of these things that you have in your head. Long story short, it was a lie, you know.
Yeah.
And something that you know, you never know. You say you know, because I was never a person to be in an abusive relationship. I've always said like, oh, that could never be me, until it was me. And then seeing how intertwined we were, because we worked together, it was just a lot going on there. But yes, I ended up having her, and she was supposed to be the baby, because during my first pregnancy with Zion, everything about the pregnancy besides my family I hated it. I never experienced like, oh, my feet hurt, because I wasn't in a relationship with him, and I did not want to be in a relationship with him. In fact, when I told him, no, I won't be in a relationship with you just because I'm pregnant, but we can co-parent, he wanted me to have an abortion. So he was blocked the majority of my pregnancy. So but like I said, I'm a Pisces, I'm a lover girl, fairy tale, not white picket fence. That was never my thing. But, you know, all the other things that came with it. So I always wanted that experience of having a baby with someone that I truly love and that I'm with and building something. And I thought that this could be that.
Yeah. You know, but I do want to say, even when it is that, it's not all peaches and cream after that, you know? Like, and what I mean by that is that's the route that I took, you know? Like, I got married, we were married for 15 years, we had 2 kids, and I thought, like, man, we're gonna do this together, we're gonna be in it together, we're gonna raise these kids, we're gonna be married for the rest of our lives. I never saw myself not being married to her, you know? And life just took a left turn. And she made choices and I made choices, and you know, I'm not here to judge anybody or dime anybody out. Like, I think for me, we're adults, right? And adults make choices. You make decisions for your life, and you got to just live with that, walk through that, you know? And so after that, we, you know, go through this divorce, and it was rough on me. Like, that was probably the hardest thing, one of the hardest things that I've ever been through in my life. And then after that, I had the kids, you know? And I raised
single
them.
dad.
Yeah. And so they lived with me, and I raised my kids, and you know, and so there wasn't it's kind of crazy because you think of it in one sense like, oh yeah, I wish I would have had that, but honestly I think it's even worse feeling lonely in a relationship than it is just being lonely, you know? And so for me, I'm just like, man, I it was a hard thing to walk through. And again, I'm not looking at this like, oh, it's all her fault. I made bad choices, she made bad choices. It was our fault that the relationship ended, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, raising kids by yourself essentially is a hard thing. You know, she never skated out and left and just was gone. You know, she was around, but she didn't really help me raise them, you know, if we're just keeping it in a being, you know? And so that's a hard thing to go through. So even though you may think like, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, you may think like, hey, having, you know, the family and the, you know, the family nucleus together, it doesn't always work out that way either. You know? It'll work where you make it work.
Yeah. And I mean, I realized that shortly after having the baby. When I say short, I mean not even a week. Like, oh, well, still the same shenanigans, you know, except for I have a child, a life, another one. Okay. Man. You know, so I definitely get that.
How do you think you overcame just some of those situations in your life? Like, how do you think, if you could sum it all up, you know, like just sharing with our audience, if you could sum it all up, somebody who maybe is pregnant in college right now, or maybe is in a relationship that might be toxic and they might be pregnant in that, or have, you know, a partner that they got to co-parent with, you know, what would you leave our audience with?
The first thing is, or you said how I overcame. So the first thing is always remembering who you are, and what you're worth. Remembering your worth, you know, and what you deserve. Yeah. Because a lot of times when you find yourself in those situations, because of stereotypes or people looking down on you, or just all the self-doubt in your head, it's easy to forget how great you are and what you're capable of doing and overcoming. So the first thing would always be, you know, remember your worth, remember who you are. Yeah, and then the second thing immediately after that would be figuring out what you actually want. Because it doesn't matter how much you do, you're going to get stuck in a cycle of just doing and not actually going anywhere or achieving anything if you don't know exactly what it is you're trying to do. So for me, I had to say, okay, I want to have this baby and I want to graduate and I want this type of job, you know, I want to be able to support her, you know? So once you figure out exactly what you want, I actually just made a video about this right before I came.
Perfect.
And it's just goals, you know? Yeah. Once you figure out what you want, you have to break it down, because what we want, of course, we're human, And there's so much out there. The world is literally our oyster. So it can seem so big. So just breaking down what you want into things, steps that are manageable. You know, and I always start with, okay, here's a goal. Now I'm going to write 3 milestones inside of those goals, right under those goals, that will help me see when I reach this, I know I'm closer, you know? And then underneath those milestones, I write 2 to 5 things I can do today that will help me start achieving. And then you just have to get to work, you know, because everything can be a lot, but not everything has to be a lot, you know? And I realized that too, when I was running around and, you know, doing all these things and like, oh, this project, oh, I got to answer this email. And then I sat back and I said, you know, if I write everything out and it's in front of me, it looks like a lot. If I just sit and feel it, it can feel heavy like a lot. However, I know what I want and I know I have to do certain things to get there. So let me just take it piece by piece. So that's the same thing I would tell everyone. Take it piece by piece. Remember who you are. Be firm and clear on what you want, and then cut it up piece by piece. No Dahmer.
Yeah. No.
Sorry.
Bro.
It just came out. Some things just come out.
Oh, man, that was so fire to say all that. Then at the end of that, just bleh.
I'm just saying.
No, I think that's amazing, man. That's great information. So tell our audience where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram. I am, period, the Kech. Kech, Kech. The, not duh, not DA. I am, period, THEKECH. And then on Facebook, it is oh my gosh, Kechi Amaefule, Kechi, last name Amaefule. And then in parentheses is how you know it's me. It says the Queen. Okay. And then also while you're at it, follow Miles' page, Mothers Impacting Lives Every Day, MILE.INC on Instagram. And then if you go to Instagram, you'll find the Facebook. So yeah.
Dope. I appreciate you joining us.
Yes,
thank you so
of
much.
course.
I love how you wrote that out. In the
Like Disney Star, I wanted to be one of them.
No, I appreciate you being here.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Of course.
All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Man, that was amazing. Don't take it off yet. Do all that weird stuff. Just go ahead. Just leave that right. You got to learn to follow direction.
Oh, see.